All right, we're back at it again in here. So for probably the last 13 years, I think, I've been running shaved 14 bolt axles, and it's never really been a big deal. There's awesome clearance under them. They've always worked good for me. Unfortunately, in my current rig, it makes a lot more power than everything else that I've had, and they're just not holding up. Most of the other stuff that I've ran is completely stock engine LS truck engines at like 300 and some horse, like maybe 325, 350. This one makes 550 and the gears just aren't holding up. I'm changing them twice a year and it's getting old. I don't want these gears to let me down while I'm on a big trip somewhere out of town. So I'm gonna attempt to cut off my the bottom of my housing where the shave plate is, and I'm gonna take one of the chunks of 14 bolt that I've cut off over the years out of the box. I've saved them all for some reason, like they were trophies or something. So I'm gonna pull one of those out and get them to fit up on here, and I'm gonna put a standard size ring gear back in this machine and see how it holds up. It's kind of experimental. I don't want to go through putting a whole nother axle in this buggy right now because I haven't really decided whether or not this 14 bolt is going to stay in the buggy. So we're just going to throw another set of gears in here. I'm going to cut this housing and try and get it all back together and sealed up, and we're going to see how it holds up for the rest of the season. When I pull it apart at the end of the season, we'll decide at that point whether or not this is going to take the next step and just go to a custom housing or what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. I don't know of anybody else who has unshaved a 14 bolt. Maybe this is the first, don't really know, but we're gonna give it a go. We'll see how it turns out. Well, here it is. Axle housing is just about gutted, and just eyeballing what I got to do to cut this plate off of here. It's been so long since I put it in. I'm going to attempt to do this with the axle still in the buggy because I don't really feel like taking it out. I got it up on the rack, so at least I got room all the way around it. Alright, well, I got some decent amount of time cutting here, but got the chunk out of the bottom. Definitely needs cleaned up, but at least we're making some progress here. Gotta look worse before it looks better, right? All right, here's what we got going on. We got a shout out to East Coast Gear Supply for having like everything in stock all the time, and they're super fast shipping. I can't believe it, but I mean, even shaved gears, they got them on the shelf ready to roll. But they sent me this 13 bolt diff cover, and I cut the bottom chunk off of my 14 bolt, so I now have a big hole in the bottom, and we're gonna have to plate that in. So using that thing for a template, I'll show you what we got going on here. Here's a big hole, everything that's left under there. I need to shave it up a little bit. This is a little bit too thick. There's some meat left on here, needs to come out. I'll have to trim this a little bit better. And there's a little chunk here sticking out, but we're getting real close. The bolt holes from my chunk almost line up with what's here. Soon as I can bolt that in and just look for some gaps around the perimeter, then I think we'll be in business. I just gonna have to clean the crap out of it because it's all oily and I ain't gonna weld very good being like that. So we'll get it all cleaned up and work on this fitment a little bit more probably tomorrow night and see if I can get this thing thrown together, because we got a wheeling trip coming up and I'm going.
One eternity later.
All right, after about 300 trips to the grinding bench and a lot of fitting and adjusting, I think I've got my closest fitment out of one of these chunks. that I've had. So here it is. I don't know why it's flickering like that, but you can kind of see it's all closed up. There's one small gap in the front. I can put some filler in there. Got a slight gap around it. I'll have to fill weld the whole thing, but you get the picture. A lot of work to go. I got to clean up that part and make it weldable. It's really oily and nasty. And see if I can preheat this thing to about 400 degrees since it's cast, and get it attached. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I got this thing all done and it's ready to close up. So I'm looking forward to testing it out. Here's a quick look. ARB's hooked up in there. Everything's ready to get sealed up. You can see the bottom of the casting is welded back on. There's a little bit of view from the other side right now before it gets painted up. Made about 3 passes on the outside, 2 passes on the inside. I think it should hold. I preheated it, I cooled it slowly, did everything I could do, and I'm really looking forward to finding out if these gears hold up the rest of the season or not. All right, well, it's all wrapped up, got it closed up and sealed. I just need to put oil in it. The gears patterned out good. I set it up at a 6,000 backlash, and it's a new set of gears, so it should break in hopefully real nice. We don't really get a whole lot of road miles, but I'll put maybe 15, 20 on it, and then it's going wheeling. We're gonna go abuse it in the woods. Let me know what you guys think. Would you go through all this to unshave that thing and try and put it back together, or would you just build a whole new axle? For me, I felt like I didn't want to put all the brackets on and redo the truss and all that stuff. For an experimental situation, I think that in 6 months we're gonna learn a lot here. I'm gonna find out if this set of gears looks like it's holding the power, or if I'm gonna have to do something totally different with this axle. My next step is supercharger, and I know that if I'm not holding the 550 horsepower that it's making now, if I add another 150 to 200, it's not gonna take it. So trying to figure out the solution in the back here before I move on to more power. So let me know what you guys think, and wish me luck. Wish those gears luck. See what happens.